Do you want to speak on video, but you're afraid of putting yourself out there and being the center of attention? Well, if so, if that's holding you back from sharing your message in a bigger way, today's video will help you out tremendously. So stay tuned. Okay, most entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, business owners, they know they need to put themselves out on video to grow their business. Okay, it's essential to put yourself out there because one, it scales your message. Two, you get a bigger reach. Three, it's a way to build a relationship with potential clients that's actually very low risk. And that's one of the reasons that I love video, is because instead of booking a strategy call where there's commitment and there could be awkwardness if it's not a fit, it allows you a way to really gain more trust and build that rapport with your potential clients so that they say, hey, when it's time to do business and they're ready to move forward, they already know you, okay? They know you, they've consumed your content, they're ready to move forward. So that's something that I love. But one of the biggest fears that comes up is I don't like being the center of attention. It feels awkward, and this comes up so many times. Again, I've been working with people, with coaches and entrepreneurs for over 10 years, and this is one of the biggest obstacles that comes up. And in one of my recent videos about the power of the pause, it was about the fear of when you pause, no words are coming up. Now, oftentimes, words can be a smokescreen. So for myself, I struggled with panic attacks and anxiety for 15 years. I used words as a tool to keep people away, keep them at arm's length distance. Use words, say, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine, don't worry about me. And it's a lot of times it was used as a smokescreen to keep people away from, really for myself, just feeling exposed or possibly being rejected. And so maybe you relate with that, or it's something completely different for you. But being the center of attention, especially when you pause, or standing in front of a camera and speaking to it, it's gonna bring up a lot of fears. Okay, it's gonna bring up a lot of fears. But this is where most people, they stop doing videos, they don't even start, but this is an opportunity for you to gain a superpower, okay? It's a superpower because what it's actually doing is it's bringing up a fear or an insecurity. Now it's at the surface, and now you can address it, because I promise you, it will be holding you back in many different areas of your life and definitely in your business. So you can look at it and be angry. Most people, they're so upset, like, oh, I hate this feeling, I don't like this. Instead, change your relationship with it and go, thank you. Thank you for bringing this up, and now let me explore it. Because if you don't address it now, it will come back later, okay? And so that's why when you're looking at being the center of attention, you gotta look at what's coming up. Is it that you don't like being stared at? Okay, well, why? Now, oftentimes with my clients, there's a few things that come up. Observed versus being fully seen and heard, okay? So that's a big distinction. Now, most entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, they want to be observed. So example, they're going to be doing the blogs, maybe putting themselves out there a bit, doing some Instagram stories, maybe even doing some videos. But you have to ask yourself, what is the energy behind it? What is the intention? Are you going like, okay, I'm putting myself through the motions. Now, maybe there's some fear behind that, and that's what you need. That's where you are right now, and that's what's, pushing your comfort zone. So hey, respect to that. I'm not here to hate, but there's a next level. And the next level is to really fully be seen. Okay, and that's where you want to. When you're being observed, you're going through the motions. But when you're here to be fully seen, you're like, hey, I want to be seen, because the more that I'm seen, the more impact I can make. So I look at this one, you're kind of passive. This is where you're going on offense. You're going out there, you're like, I want to be seen. I want to put my message out there. I'm standing for my ideal clients. I want to put myself out there to potentially be ridiculed, but I'm doing it to really make an impact. So the first thing is negative comments. That's going to come up, okay? So negative comments can come up, but the piece of this is often our experience and how we show up is a reflection of our inner world. So that's a piece for you to look at. What happens is people look at themselves and go how critical they are. So you watch a video and you have a laundry list of everything that you hate. I don't like how I look. I don't like how I sound. Why did I say that? I should have said that instead. If this is you, and this is most people, they're going to automatically default to this laundry list of things they don't like. Now, what happens is you think about the prospect of doing a video where you might get a few hundred views, thousands of views, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views. You can freak yourself out thinking, oh my gosh, there's going to be that many people that are looking at it and criticizing myself with that level of judgment. But the thing is, most people are way more supportive of you and they're way more encouraging than you are of yourself. Okay, we as humans, we're often our own worst critic. And so it can be scary and completely shut you down thinking about how many people are going to watch your video and could be judging you. So the first thing with this is you really want to shift it around and start focusing on what do you do well? Okay, what did I do well? What did I say well? How did I show up? What can I tweak for the next time? But to focus on the positive sides, start building yourself up, because that's going to change your whole mindset around it, because people are going to see you and they're going to be more supportive. Okay, most people that see you in a video, yeah, there could be some that are like, you're a clown, you're a scammer, you're not good, whatever it is. But most people are just going to be impressed that you have the courage to put yourself out there. So when you're looking at the fear of being seen, a big piece here is to start changing your inner dialogue to be more supportive of yourself, to build yourself up, focus on what you do well. That's going to change your world. The second is to change the relationship with it, because when you are seen, this isn't all about you, but this is about you helping people. Because when you're hiding and you're being observed or you're not putting your message out there, it's not serving anyone. So if you have a product or service that can help somebody change their life or improve their life, it is your obligation to put yourself out there. Now, obligation, because that's heavy. I don't know if I like that, but it's true. I mean, you started a business for a reason. If you're heart-centered, you really want to help people, you start it for a reason. So when you are being seen, we got to change the dynamic around that it's not you being like, hey, look at me, I'm so amazing, ego, ego, ego. It's that you are standing for ideal clients. And the more that you allow yourself to be seen, it's going to help them. And then on the personal level, it is going to be tremendously healing, because it's showing up that you're able to receive. You're able to receive love, receive power, receive praise for the work that you do. Okay, so when we're looking at this, I urge you to start changing the dynamic, especially with video, to start allowing yourself to go, hey, I want to be seen. I'm here to be fully seen, and to start building up what you do well, because when you share your message, you are helping other people. So with that, that's going to move you forward. And if you want help to fast track this whole journey, I have a training program called Confident on Video that's going to help you specifically do this. So go to confidentonvideo.com. And I have a course called Confident on Video that's going to help you blast through this to get you from, you can be deathly afraid, it's going to get you confident in 6 weeks or less. So go to confidentonvideo.com, check it out, and I look forward to work with you. Thank you.